and they all succeeded.
Yeah, it sounds like it was probably a clerical error on my part, but it was so long ago.
Yeah. So I'm fairly certain that you did learn it from Chandrak already. So however many pages. And then you might want to undo that diamond transaction because, yeah, I'm pretty sure you already paid. And this would have
Well,
been...
Cat's Grace cost less, but
Yeah, that was only 2,000.
yeah, that was like 2 sapphires or something.
This was really a long time ago, too. This is
Yeah.
about 2/3 of my like the chat archive. It's like 2/3 of the way up. So probably before the last dungeon.
Dante, my man.
Hello. Sorry, I've
Hey.
only just seen the warning about the time change.
Oh, you're fine.
That's all right. We figured that was
started.
probably what it was.
Yeah.
We're doing some clerical
sorry,
stuff.
guys. Yeah, it's so confusing. It gets me every time it changes. I never know when the changes are, so sorry.
Yeah, the American one's on a different schedule than everyone else too, so
How can they not
That's
sort
fine.
this out at the UN and just have it all on the same day, just to save
Yeah.
confusion with everybody?
It'd be nice.
It's just, well, you know, we live in a connected world these days. Just somebody pull their finger out. It's crazy.
yeah. And then even within the United States, I think there are certain ones that change at a different time too.
Yeah, Indiana does whatever they want.
Oh yeah, some states don't even do it, right?
Yeah.
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 So that cat grace spell is 6 pages. In case you didn't write that down yet.
I did get that one.
Okay.
And then you said the proof of combustion is 5.
No, I think that one is. That's also 6.
Also 6. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So Dante, I made an actual character sheet for your bag of holding.
All right, cool.
So that you can actually track how much weight is in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
It'll tell you automatically how much. As long as you label everything with a weight, it will add up for you. And then the weight limit on that particular bag of holding is 500 pounds. So if you go over 500, it like splits apart and everything spills out, and it's no longer a bag of holding, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll just put the weight limit 500, and that should clear up your inventory a little bit too, because I noticed you had a lot of things placed inside the bag of holding.
Okay.
All right. So your last encounter was at 9 p.m. August the 27th, 11 AE5. I think that was the encounter with Poe. A Poe?
Yes.
Okay. That's a really strange monster. He's supposed to be like a recurring character, but you guys have a character that just kills evil things, so...
I totally fell for all his smack talk. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, he's supposed to be really a flamboyant smack talker. Okay, so we are traveling, and we had the slowest character was 24, right? Because of
Unless we have a strong wind day.
that's right. So yeah, I have to roll random encounters first. I forgot. We're in temperate wilderness.
And
hills.
if this is if we're on our new day of travel now, Chandrak is going to go over to Musashi and put his hand on him and improve his armor versus combustion.
Yep. Do you have that on the thing?
Oh, the routine.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a one-off spell, but
Oh, it is, huh? Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
This would be the 28th.
Yeah, it'll make his armor
11th.
permanently. That's a +2 to your magic resistance for fire. No, not magic resistance. +2 to saving throw versus fire.
All right. The next day there is so on the 28th there's a light breeze. Doesn't.
I'm gonna do proof against, or Karengor's gonna do proof against combustion to Asher's armor to start with.
Proof against combustion. Okay. Probably about 18 miles. That is.
I want you to know, guys, that after years of playing, I have like a +1 armor, and I still love it because it lets me play dress up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good armor.
I was kind of sad that it was only +1, but still it gives you a +1 to your saving throws.
Yeah.
And you have a pretty good shield, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Forest. Heavy. Oh. For just a second. I'm back. Hills. Steep hills. Okay. All right. So you managed to travel 12 miles through the hills. And you find a suitable camping spot. Go ahead and set yourselves up for first shift. Immediately in between the two naps. And I'm just gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Asher,
Yes.
do you have room on the second nap for Zalmond?
Probably. Let me see.
I just want to split my people up between the two naps. If not, I can
Oh
accommodate.
yeah, plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Right.
Are you putting that on the turnover check, or you want me to?
I'll do that right now on the daily routine. I'll do it.
Awesome.
Okay, sorry I had to step away. So it's any questions? It's immediately in between the two naps. So whoever participates in the first nap, if they're memorizing spells, they're probably busy with that. But you know, if you didn't cast any spells, obviously, you know, just from whatever you cast last encounter. And then there's plenty of firewood around to build fires and whatever you want. And it is 8 p.m. on the 28th. p.m. August 28, 11 AE 5 -1. And it's nighttime. So daylight mode is off. Okay. As it should be. Okay.
Oh, I should go ahead and roll Cat's Graces, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and you're gonna want to add that to the daily routine.
F.
Okay. So you managed to surprise the enemy approaching your camp.
And these will be in the order of the ones that are on the turn order tracker. So Anatar, Karanglor, Asher, then Anatar. Cast again button? It's handy.
Okay, I have to refresh real quick because I turned off animated tokens.
Well, I didn't think about that. Josh, you there?
Mm-hmm.
For Cat's Grace on a fighter mage, do I need to take what I rolled for the warrior and the wizard, add them together, divide by 2, and round down?
No, you take the best one between the two.
Okay, even better.
So, a large crowd of creatures appears in front of Brian Druid. He notices them approaching, but they don't seem to notice him approaching. Or they don't seem to notice him guarding or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, he's keeping a lookout.
Okay, so he can see quite a few of them in his vision. It's a rather large gaggle of them, and they are all like uniquely mutated. You can tell that they're like mutant creatures of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. 1 second. I don't have the text from the monster description on the character sheet for this. Okay. So...
Ashrael, are these bad guys?
Look over there.
Okay. So they look like... kind of like goblins. They have similar habits and characteristics of goblins. But no two of them are quite the same, even in size and overall shape. Their skin color varies from brilliant orange to fiery red to deep blue, while their eyes are typically black. Their physical features include a combination of small stunted wings, stumpy tails, hooves, fur, scales, huge noses, feathers, floppy ears, and hunched bodies. Their clothing is similarly varied, ranging from tattered robes to shabby leather armor to filthy cotton peasant dress. And they're kind of chattering to each other in a high, shrill voice. And you don't recognize the language, although you've heard something similar before, because I believe you've encountered these creatures before. And also, another creature who speaks their language. So the language sounds familiar, but you don't speak it. And they're all unique. Some of them look like this. They're like little hunchback fuckers. Some of them have like club hands and feet. Some of them are just kind of like more. There's even ones that are kind of serpentine, like this. And they all seem to be armed with katana. So that is a lot of money. It took a lot of money to arm these creatures because of the amount of katana in the group. There's a lot of guys, and each one has a katana.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, so Brian Druid says, Ashrael, are these bad guys?
Astro will look over at them.
and they're just kind of like walking towards your camp and look surprised.
Yeah.
Does he detect any evil intent?
Okay. Yes. Very nasty, evil little fuckers.
Asheville goes to Brian Jordan. Burn him. Burn them all.
He says, I will burn them. And yeah, he's gonna cast a breath weapon at him.
So, Brian Jured's turn.
Use breath weapon.
Brian
Yeah.
Brian Jured's turn was taken up by asking the question, but everyone
Fair enough,
else,
yeah.
everyone else is able to roll initiative for the round. So I'm just gonna. Anyone who is not busy, memorizing spells.
So
So
this
if-
is after the first nap?
After the first nap and right before the second nap starts. Like the people
Okay.
who are participating in the second nap are gathering in a group right now to lay down.
Jack should be down there then to start. Side.
Let's see if Xanador has tomorrow.
And I just took everyone off the tracker, so if you've already rolled, you got to roll again. The only person on there so far is Musashi. So it looks like Dante's gonna have to roll again, and then I don't think. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I see it.
Musashi will need a second. Oh, is this a surprise round?
Yep. So you can only do one action.
Gotcha.
Nicholas.
Then I assume Asheville's action was doing the detection of evil.
That one's not. I don't think it really takes concentration or anything like that. It's just kind of like a free action.
Then I'll roll for him then, and he'll need a second one.
He won't need it till next round,
Yes.
I think.
Sorry. Sorry.
So we haven't started the next nap, but we're about to, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta see.
So anyone who would normally participate in the second nap is able to fight because the spell hasn't actually been cast yet. And the people that came out of the first nap that are actually missing spells would be memorizing their spells right now if there's something that they need to cast, every day or whatever. Otherwise, it's going to mess up their spell memorization time because you can't stop memorizing, go do something, and then come back and continue memorizing. It has to be immediately after waking without any breaks. And 0 rounds have passed since the end of the first nap, so they haven't even begun memorizing till this round that's starting now.
Okay. One second.
Okay, is anyone still rolling?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that that thing I was thinking about doing did what I thought it did.
I'm glad it's a surprise round because I have to roll initiative so many times for these guys.
Hopefully you will have to do that less after this round.
Yeah, that's that's the plan, and then also I have the entire round while you guys are acting to hopefully roll initiative. Okay, is anyone still rolling? All right. So time now is exactly 8 p.m. The first nap has just ended. The second nap was about to begin, but some shit hit the fan. And first up is Musashi.
Musashi heard Brian Druid saying he was gonna do his breath weapon, so he's gonna hold his action until after that.
Yeah, sorry. Brian Drew does not look like he's drawing in breath.
Nope.
I'll do it in a minute.
Brian Jerd spent his action asking a question and
Oh, that's right.
and expecting an answer.
All right, I will advance.
And Musashi, being a native of Adria, or being a native Adrian, I should say, knows these creatures as Bakemono. They are the Adrian equivalent of goblins. Very, very common Japanese folklore monster.
He's gonna move up, and he doesn't see him yet, so he'll just stop,
All right.
and he'll hold his attack in case something comes in his purview.
Okay. You got the drop on them, so it's a surprise round. They're not going to be moving. Zalmond.
Zaman will take a position next to Musashi. And hold his... See if anything happens between now and next time he acts.
Okay. Ryer.
Let's see. I cannot see any of the guys, but they're in Brian Druid's field of view.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking right at him.
Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, he rolled for spell and I can't cast it, so I think I'll just hold and
Alright, Gargamont.
alright, he's gonna see what the fuss is about.
Go ahead and roll D100.
Oh, okay.
He's upwind from him, so he can't smell him.
Okay. So he's gonna go over there, and that's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Let's see. Alright, he will just try to, let's see. Does he have the right distance?
And they're all armed with katana.
Yeah, so he'll go after this one in the corner right here with his High Master attack.
Alright.
Oh, there it is. Took a while for the inputs to come in.
There we go. You notice they're all shieldless. So AC 0 versus AC 6 is a hit. You cause 16 damage. And kill it in one hit. Go ahead and describe.
Alright, Gargamon rushes forward after hearing there's a bunch of guys and bravely just like chops the head off the first one he sees.
Alright. Asher.
Asher is going to. She's invisible. She is counting on these guys not being very bright. She's just going to use her ring, but she also wants the herd thinned out a little bit before she pops into existence before them. So she's going to hold her turn.
Alright.
Yeah, she'll hold her turn.
And Dante Sheehan, the Lord Guru.
He's just going to rise up on his magic carpet to about 19 feet off the floor, and I don't suppose he can shoot with bow and arrow this guy, can he?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you, so you're on a vehicle, you can move, I think it is, you can make a full move and shoot at like a penalty of, I want to say it's like -4, or you can do a half move with your vehicle and shoot with no penalty. I think. So we'll roll with that for this round, and I'll have to look it up later. So if you make a full move, you can shoot at a -4 to hit, and if you make a half move with the carpet, you can shoot with no penalty. And as long as you're within range, you get the higher ground category, right? Because you're above them. They're really short. They're only like 3 or 4 feet tall. So as long as you're above that, you get the higher ground. just make sure that, you know, whatever range category you are, if you make a half move or whatever, that you're rolling for that range category.
I've just noticed actually on my weapons, I've not got the short bow down there.
Oh, you never put it on your.
No, I've got no. There's something on there that I shouldn't have that I have got. In fact, actually, I can't use a bow and arrow. So no, he's gonna rise up and see what he can see. That's fine. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. I will.
I was just thinking, as he's now magic user, cleric, he shouldn't be using the bardic weapon proficiency he's got with the bow and arrow.
Oh, right. Right, yeah. Yeah.
So
he isn't a cleric though. He is a specialty priest, and his
Yeah.
priesthood is allowed any weapon. But yeah, you are right. If you spent a bardic slot on the bow, you should. If you use it, it'll cost you.
Yeah. So yeah, he's not going to.
But if you have you know, a ranged weapon that you became proficient, or that you learned with one of your new proficiency slots, then that's fine.
Yeah, no, I haven't got a range weapon.
Okay, just remember to put your altitude on the token. So if you're 19 feet, just round it up to 20.
Okay.
And then 20 feet is the equivalent of 4 squares. So you can still move horizontally at your normal movement speed minus 4. Because you gained 4 squares of altitude or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you were already that altitude at the beginning of the round. Which, I don't know.
No.
Were you about to be in the second nap or something? Right?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it. Dante.
Okay. Shandrak.
This may not work, but Chandrak's gonna try to cast his fireball.
Oh, yeah. Because there's a light.
Mhm.
Let's see, where is... There he is. Yeah, the closest square you can see is here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're inside of the
Mm-hmm.
light.
Let's see. If I'm able to finagle it at all.
So the closest one is right here. That square. I don't know if you wanted to put it at the closest one or not.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get that at a good angle at this spot, so I'll just let the spell fizz.
Okay. Ashriel.
Ashriel will fly up 10 feet and then head over to see what Gargamon's into.
Yeah, you can hear the sound of steel clashing on bone and rending flesh, and the sound of a creature's life being snuffed out in the darkness.
Is that one of the creatures in front of Ashriel?
You can see it right here as it dies. He basically hacked it in half.
Is this one here?
That's Gargamon.
That's Gargamon.
Oh, that's Gargamon. Okay. this a creature here?
That is a stone.
So the creature's basically the line is here of creatures.
Let's see. Ashriel should be able to see quite a few of them, all the way back into here.
The infravision, the red is really dark, so it's hard to distinguish figures from the background.
Yeah.
Might be
It's
useful to turn
because-
the health bars back on just for this fight.
It's because, which health bars?
Oh, I know some people have it where they just hover over and then they see the health bars, but I can see them all, and that's helpful.
Oh, you control that individually?
I mean, in settings where you can put it where you just see the health bars when you hover, or when you see them all the time.
Oh, okay.
I have them turned on so I can see them all the time.
Yeah, that would probably help. So you can see which tokens are stones and which are actual creatures.
Okay, I think I flew to one that's just north and it's next to the dead one, so he'll try to swing at that one.
You have a reach of 1?
Oh, am I that far away? Okay. I'm not flying, so I'll just go there.
And then what's your altitude?
10.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be able to reach him from that height.
Are these regenerating or cold using and flammable? Or just normal?
They are normal. And they're shieldless because they're using katana with 2 hands. And it looks like you managed to roll a natural 20 against AC 6, causing, looks like the crit damage is 13, and you kill it in 1 hit. Go ahead and describe.
He heard Brian Druids was going to flame him, so he's kind of worried about flying in there, but he flies in there anyways to defeat evil. And he lights up his sword, and as he lights it up, he just kind of swings it along the ground and just rips the guy right in half as he pulls up his sword.
Yeah. Erdrin.
Erdrin. Oh, where I put him? There he is. He is going to. Whoops. I almost took the fire with him. I didn't need to do that.
Oh yeah, let me put that stuff on the map.
One, two, three. So yeah, perfect. I think he's gonna go up to here and then try to hide behind this tree.
Alright. Bombosa.
Okay. I am. I want to roll an intelligence check from Bombosa to see if he understands why Chandrak couldn't get its spell off. Here's mechanically what I'm trying to do. I have a Varen casting a spell as well, and forgot that outside the range of light, his improvision would not really help him. So I need someone to like basically run a piece of firewood over there, and I want to know if Bombosa would understand he should do that.
No, not intelligence. That's gonna take spellcraft.
Oh, never mind then. He for sure doesn't not understand that. All right, he's just gonna come over behind this tree then and attempt to hide in shadows.
Okay.
Does Astral generate light when he has the flame on the sword on?
That's a good point. I'll give him torchlight.
Thank you.
Dynamic lighting. Token emits light on. feet. Enter. Save changes.
Much better.
So that was, let's see, Bombosa. So Varen.
Varen is going to turn around and attempt to use Flame Strike.
Oh shit. I've been missing chat. More lots of tokens killings. What is all that overlay stuff? The Pac-Man things? That's light radii and infravision radii. The red is infravision for the non-human characters. Yeah, that's correct. I'm so sorry I missed chat. So we've got Skaggith in chat, Celestian GC, Watch Your Pants. And Thaco Tuesday.
Hey,
Hey guys.
the whole gang.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So
so
it says he can cast it at a radius of 60 yards.
did you
Should be plenty.
let's see, find flame strike. His range. Wait, flame strike. His range is 180 feet. Yeah, that's 60
Plenty
yards.
of room? Yep, plenty of room.
And then, did you drop the token?
I don't know that I have one. I've never cast this before.
So it's not yours. It's in spell AOE. So spell AOE's
Gotcha.
priest, and it's a priest level 5 spell. Yeah, flame strike. Boom.
Thank you.
So it's pretty small AOE, but
Oh,
it's you ever seen Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark? It's not Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's just the Raiders of the Lost Ark. You ever seen that? Okay, so remember when they pull the top off of the Ark of the Covenant and
Yep.
that pillar of fire shoots up into the sky?
Oh, neat.
That's what this looks like. And it's 15 feet wide. And it goes up like, what does it say? 30 feet in the air. Goes 30 feet up. 5-foot radius by 30-foot column.
Neat. Yeah, it's not as big as I thought, but it'll take 4 of them, I guess. Probably gotta roll damage. Let me go up.
It does
Oh
pretty
no, it
decent
already
damage,
did.
so it's
31 damage.
yeah, it does 31 fire damage. Even if they save, they die. So go ahead and describe how you slay those 4.
They just like are bodily lifted up the ground for a couple of feet by this white hot fire, and then they just come down in cinders and burnt limbs.
Yeah, it's basically like a column of holy fire.
That's cool. It's useful to know
Straight.
in the future.
Yeah, it's like straight out of the Bible stuff. Very biblical. All right. So that's the end of the round. Did anyone have any? Was anyone waiting?
Asher was waiting.
Okay.
So Asher will. Let's see if she can even get there. Let's see.
No worries. Focus on your game.
Yeah,
I'm just
Asher
confused.
can't get there, but she will just go ahead and move closer. So.
Yeah, Musashi and Zalman aren't going to attack. They're just moving closer, using the rest of their movement.
The same for Ryer.
Okay. So that's the end of round. That's the end of the surprise round. So just real quick, I'm gonna order ascending. Oh wow, I got all of them. That is a fucking miracle. All right. So who needs multiple attacks?
Musashi and Asriel.
Gargamond.
Okay, Gargamond, Shriel, Musashi. There he is. Okay.
Varen. Let me roll one for Varen.
Yeah, I just gave him 2 attacks, so he should have 3.
So are we rolling now?
Yep, we're in initiative phase. And I actually was able to roll initiative for all of those tokens. Holy shit.
Nice job.
I was almost certain that I missed at least 3 of them.
I think I still need one for Varen.
One more. There you go. Wow, he rolled a 2.3. He's got that +4 longsword, so his speed is a 1. In for our viewers, 2nd edition, when you roll initiative, any action has a certain speed. The higher the number of the speed, the longer it takes, because you add it to your D10 roll for initiative. And the lower you roll, the better. So Varen's initiative roll of 2.3, he's probably going to be one of the first. Looks like Musashi's going to be the first at 1.46. The decimal is just a tiebreaker, so Musashi rolled a 1 and Varen rolled a 2.
Before we start getting hit by things, I'm going to ask a stupid question I should have learned a long time ago. So, with these cat's graces, with the increased defensive adjustment off of the dexterity, I'm just going to decrease my AC by that much temporarily. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, whatever the difference is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
And it does not apply to your surprised AC
Good, that's good to know.
or your rear AC. It's only the one that actually says AC.
Sounds good.
Okay, is anyone still rolling? All right, here we go. Time now is 8:01 p.m. August 28th, 11 AE5. For viewers, 11 AE5 is the 11th year of the 5th eon. So, like the 5th age or whatever. This is the age of adventure. So, it's been 11 years in-game of adventures. It looks like Varen's got 2 turns bunched together at 2.3.
I guess I was incorrect, and he did have enough. I just didn't see it. My bad.
Okay. I'll just delete one of those.
Yeah.
So first up is, in fact, Musashi. With that katana plus 4. Or does he have a katana plus 5 now?
+4. He yelled Kiai, and he comes running over.
Weird. How did he roll a 1? Oh, the speed of a katana is 4. Okay. Gotcha. So this katana, because it is plus 4, has a speed of 0.
Yeah, we joked about that before. That's how in anime, like, the character just jumps and, like, it looks like he never drew his
Yep.
blades in the sheet.
And what
Jesus.
just said? Okay, there we go. They are shieldless. With that high mastery attack, you rolled a confirmed crit on a 16. So negative 14 beats AC 6, and you caused 21 damage. Was that this one with the white hair?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and describe how you slay him.
He runs under Ashriel, the square next to Ashriel, and with his katana.
You broke up.
Sorry, with his katana, he swung into one guy's chest. I broke up because I started miming what I'm doing.
Oh.
In
with
there, man.
his left hand, he takes his wakizashi and he'll swing at the next one over.
All right. All right. Again, shieldless AC. Not quite. Why is that not a crit? You rolled a 6. Oh, right. It's an attack, not high mastery. Okay. So this is a different weapon. He's not a high master in. Sorry. 17 damage, and you slay him. Go ahead and describe how you do it with the wakizashi.
So he puts the katana in the chest of one. He kind of swings over with the wakizashi right through the guy's ear and then pulls it out of his head.
Nice.
Ooh.
So high mastery allows you to crit on 16 through 20, and regular attacks only 18 through 20. If it's 18 or 19 though, it has to be a confirmed crit. You have to beat their AC by 5 or more. Okay, Varen.
Right, Varen is going to come up next to Musashi. Here, I hope he's got enough movement. Check it out.
So Varen is our what's he called? Ashuras. He's an Ashura. So just like the video game Ashura.
Yeah, he'll have to fly. That's fine. Gain 10 altitude. Okay.
Oh, I misspelled that.
14.
I want a better picture.
Turn. Let's do this. 21 plus 4 to get up there. That is plenty. total movement of 25, and he will make a high mastery attack with his longsword.
All right. Newly high mastered.
Is that higher ground?
Yes, you're flying.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Was that a 1?
Yeah. They're shieldless, right?
Shieldless, yes. You are... Yeah, shieldless. So, yeah, rolled a 1. Whoopsie daisy. Brine Druid.
Got a little bit of an updraft.
Yeah. Brine Druid probably with the breath weapon, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's gonna get closer so he doesn't catch his friends in it.
So Brine Druid is our baby gold dragon. Baby gold dragons, as soon as they come out of the egg, they're as big as a horse. So he's a big motherfucker.
Should be pretty safe.
Even as
He'll
an
do his
infant.
breath weapon from there.
Golds are really big dragons. You want to get a little... Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you want to take advantage of the breadth of your breath weapon at long range.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as far out as I can without catching my allies. So maybe kind of turn him a little bit this way.
Are you flying with him?
No.
So the further back you are, the larger the AoE gets. Because I think it's 90 feet long.
Oh, yeah, so he would have been good over there. Yeah, that's cool. That keeps everybody out of it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let me roll the damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. And most of these, no matter what, are gonna die. Even if they save, they just take so much damage.
Oh, I didn't roll actually. Okay, my bad.
And
I was
then, rather than put, because there's so many of them that are gonna die right now, rather than put red X's on them, I'm just gonna delete the tokens because it'll take too long. Yeah, 28 fire damage. Even if they save, they take so much damage they just die. So all these guys die. These guys die. That guy dies. Him. All these. That one. And these. The other ones, oh, this guy too. And the other ones you don't quite get, one more. The other ones you don't quite get half their square. So they are outside the AoE technically. Alright. So you just killed like, I don't know, 20, 30 of them.
Astral glances over his shoulder when he sees the flame and nods in approval.
Yeah.
That's my little dragon boy.
And then this whole area is on fire, and it gives off light. So I'm going to.
Brian Druid is Smokey
shit.
the Bear's worst fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Good thing we have that alchemist jug.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just put down a bonfire. Like just one big one. Where is it? Miscellaneous tokens. Light sources. on fire. Oops. Next up is Chandrak.
Alright, now that some light's been shed on the situation, Chandrak's gonna shoot out his fireball again.
And it's a different spell slot, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, perfect.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Yep, no matter what, those ones die. So let's see, I'm going to put that on the GM layer. So I can still see the red aura. So this one. Whoops. Alright, so all these guys right here die. This one, this one. Yep, you got all the close ones. Alright, you get, what is that? It's 150 points divided by your classes, your number of classes, because you are multi-classed. And for our viewers, spellcasters get experience points for effectively using their spells. Wizards' spells are 50 points per spell level. Priest spells are 100 points per spell level. Bard spells are 25 points per spell level. And I think all the other spellcasting classes are 50 points per spell level. I'm pretty sure. So Rangers eventually get spells. Paladins eventually get spells. Next up is Gargamond. So this is, for our viewers, this is the original Gargamond. I am a copy of this original character.
Let's see. Gargamond's gonna see if he can... Yeah, he's gonna run alongside the fire.
The original Gargamond is this Minotaur warrior. Badass. He's wearing large-sized magic plate mail and wielding a halberd +5. Woo! Big old Minotaur axe. And he has a reach of, I think, 3 squares with his halberd. I think normally the halberd has a reach of 2, but he's a large creature, so it adds another square. And he is a High Master with his weapon. The target is shieldless. You hit -7 versus AC 6. That is a hit. You cause 17 damage. Go ahead and describe how you slay your enemy.
So Gargamond rushes past this blazing fire, and the horrible, misshapen enemy just sees the reflection of the fire as the axe comes down on his chest.
And all these creatures are like on fire, burning on the ground, screaming. And they're like, ah, ah, ah. Alright, looks like... Gargamon's multiple attack
Yeah,
wasn't-
sorry, I forgot
wasn't
to put
set
that in
till-
before you reloaded.
I believe that's in the right spot. Okay, so Dante, who is up on his magic carpet and is able to now see all the enemies, I think. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Dante thinks the guys have got it handled. He's just going to take some notes, peel a grape, and sit back and watch the spectacle, really.
Alright. Bombosa.
Alright, let's see if he can get it. How did I leave this guy? There he is. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get there in stealth. He'll just attempt to move silently.
Alright.
Yeah, he gets there. Well, I wonder. You know what? He's not going to attempt to move silently. He's going to take his full movement.
Break stealth and hide again.
And then, yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Here.
Alright, the very first Bakemono is able to act. Alright, so seeing his boyfriends and girlfriends all get fried before him. Let's see. He's gonna roll morale. His boyfriends and girlfriends / brothers and sisters. And he is
Let's
going
not
to...
investigate that too deeply.
Yeah. Let's he's gonna run the fuck away. So he runs. He's gonna run over. Oh man, that's. He's gonna run over here and take cover behind this rock. This rock right here. Okay. Zalmond.
Zalmond would give chase to that one. And does he have like his hands up, and did he drop his weapon?
Let's see. Find FX fear. FX fear. Fear. Dragon fear, gaze of fear, cause fear. Damn it. Yeah, I'll just say he dropped his weapon before he ran.
All right,
So-
then Zalmond will just come up there, see that he's unarmed, and end his action there.
Alright. Let's take our first break real quick. It's been almost 2 hours since we started, I think. And we haven't had a break yet, so we'll take a 3-minute break. And during that time, I've got some pre-roll ads for our viewers, so you're not just, watching an idle screen. All right, we'll be back in 3. And we're back. All right. So you said Zalamond is just a holding action?
Yep.
Okay. Ryder, is Shandrak here? Shandrak, are you back? Okay, we'll have Ryder's action retroactively. We'll take Ashriel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm just
Alright.
gonna move with Ryer. He's
Okay.
just gonna move.
And then Ashriel.
You will fly up to the next creature and attempt to slay him.
All right.
How high are the flames?
From the breath weapon, probably probably 15 feet for a fire that size. So you could just kind of fly up and over and then come back down.
Yeah, there's a straggler over here. I'll just fly over to that guy.
This one?
Oh, that's Gargamon.
Yeah, that's Gargamon.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah,
Here?
I should be able to see his name. Let's see. Details.
Oh, all I see is
Oh, yeah, you can't see his name. See. Now you should be able to see his name.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we'll flap to this guy up here then.
You selected token. Save changes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the Bakemono. He is a horned type. Alright, shieldless AC1 versus 6 is a hit. You cause 7 damage. Go and describe how you slay him.
Seeing it has horns, he just takes the top of his head off as he flies by. And luckily, because of the flame sword, most of the brain is like cauterized, so it doesn't like leak out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Scrambled brains.
Easily
Alright.
done.
One of the other Bakemono gets to act. He is also going to roll morale. And he actually tries to fight. So he's going to come over to Ryer, who's probably covered in stone skin, right?
No, he's not. But he's got a pretty good AC.
Yeah. He's just barely able to get there. You notice they're pretty slow because they're so little. They're about the size of a goblin, so 4 feet tall. And they kind of have trouble walking because they're so deformed and shit. But they're at 4 feet tall, they're small creatures, so that's why. He comes over to Ryer and tries to swipe him with his katana, gripping it with 2 hands. Shorter melee, same elevation, and no mods. Ryer is shieldless because he's a bard. 9 versus AC 0 is a miss. AC 0. Asher.
Asher kind of rolls her eyes because everything that was in range before is dead now.
Yeah.
So she will head here and then here and attempt to hide in shadows behind these rocks.
All right. Oh. And another Bakemono. Not wanting to run through the bonfire. Let's see. Can he make it to Zalmond? Yeah, he can. Okay. So he's going to attack Zalmond. Does Zalmond turn to face?
Seeing the other guy's disarmed, he will turn to face.
Alright. And the Bakemono swipes at a well-armored Zalmond with his katana, holding it two-handed. Melee range, same elevation, and no mods to hit or damage. And Zalmond has turtle AC 8 versus -2 is a miss. Clang! The strike bounces off of Zalmond's shield.
He was holding his action, so he'll smile and swing at him.
Oh, heck yeah.
Smite thine enemy, Zalmond. Alright, the Bakemono being shieldless, Zalmond manages to crit the Bakemono with a natural 19 confirmed crit, causing 15 damage to the Bakemono. And go ahead and describe how you slay the evil creature.
As he comes down with 2 hands and bounces off my shield, I cut right under his arms, right at the armpits, right across his chest. And his
Nice.
arms kind of fall off to the side, and the sword lands at Zalman's feet.
Sweet. I did forget to apply the -2 to hit. Because of the Bakemono. So Zalmand is a paladin. He has an aura, an anti-evil aura. Any evil creature within that aura rolling to hit must apply a -2 penalty. So I'm gonna retroactively re-roll this Bakemono's attack roll against Zalmand at -2. So attacks Katana. Zalmand, so it is melee range, same elevation, -2 to the attack roll, and no damage roll modifier. Still a miss, and he actually rolls a 1. So, all right, the next Bakemono, seeing that his nearest target is an angel, is gonna roll morale. So this is Asher. He is an angel. Or sorry, Ashriel. He is an angel. He is a Asimon Movanik Deva. He is a Deva. Azimon. Alright. Morale. And he fights on. He's going to come over here to Ashriel, strike at him. So he's going to have lower ground because Ashriel is up in the air at about 10 feet. Attack. Katana. Ashriel. So it is melee range. It's going to be lower ground penalty. And he doesn't have any penalties to hit or damage, does he?
Ashriel has protection, a personal protection from evil.
Personal protection from evil. So that's -2?
Yep.
Okay. -2. And Ashriel's wielding a two-handed weapon, so he is shieldless.
Yep.
AC 10 versus -1 is going to be a miss. In second edition, the AC or the 2-hit versus AC is reversed. You want to hit under the AC rather than over the AC. That is less than or equal to the AC rather than greater than or equal to the AC. So next we have Erdrin.
Erdrin is going to wait until the end of the round, see if we can get a clearer shot. Because he didn't roll for called shot, so he's going to try to wait till the end of the round.
Okay. Musashi's multiple attack. Does he have any movement left? He did use a lot of movement to get there.
Yeah, he used half his move to get there, 6 squares.
I'm showing 12 squares when I hit. Yeah, when I hit X. Yeah, it shows that he was right here at the beginning of the round. When I select, if you select his token and hit X, it shows you the last spot he moved from. So he moved through the breath weapon before the breath weapon was even there. To get from.
Yep, I see it now. Thank you.
Yep. So it looks like he used all of his movement.
Yep, yeah, he's stuck there.
All right, Varen.
Off balance.
That's right. Let's see. Gargamond has reach, actually.
He does.
Yeah.
He's
Go ahead.
reach just enough to hit that guy in front of Ash.
And because Ashriel is up in the air, you don't have to strike with a -2.
Oh, excellent.
Because he's technically not in between you and your target. So this is Gargamon, the is it Z? Gargamon, the Minotaur Warrior, with a reach of 3 squares, and he's a High Master. Alright, so the Bakemono is shieldless, -3 versus AC 6 is a hit. You cause 15 damage. Go ahead and describe how you slay the creature.
Alright, Gargamon kind of flips the halberd so it's on its side, and then he swings it horizontally underneath Ashriel, and that's the Bakemono.
Oh yeah. Ashriel's remaining movement. Does he have any movement left? I'm showing 3 squares of movement since the last time.
He stopped there, and then because he was going to hit Gargamon, and realized it was Gargamon, so then he moved. So he actually moved from here.
Okay.
Oh, he moved 11 so far, and he has 30 in flight.
All right.
So he will fly over. Oh, that guy's dead. Is there any alive?
The only remaining living ones are this one who's still combating, and this one who's a non-combatant because he has failed his morale and dropped his weapon.
Zalman killed.
Not this one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that one too. Right, yep.
So
there's-
Zalman killed one by him, but he'll fly over to the one by Ryer. And
Oh, did I not?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't put the X. I didn't put the kibosh on him. There we go.
South is 0.
It's -11.
Yeah, worse than 0.
Alright, this one is actually going to turn to face you, Ashriel. So, Ryer, at this time, you get an attack of opportunity if you have a melee weapon in your hands. So, your gun is a gun blade, or it's a, what's it called? A sword pistol. Sword pistol. Sword pistol, aka gun blade. So if you want to, you can use that to do a rear attack against the Bakemono.
I would love to.
Attack of opportunities are always rear attacks. Attacks of opportunity. Rear, -1 versus AC 6 hits. You cause 9 damage. Sorry, Ashriel. The enemy dies right as you get to him. So
Great distraction, though.
and, yep. And then Ryer, go ahead and describe how you slay your enemy.
Yeah, as the Bakemono gets distracted from the flaming angel, he just stabs him in his back scapula with his rapier sword blade.
Okay, and then Ashriel, if you have any movement left, you can still use it.
I have 4 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. And even though this guy has surrendered, he's still evil, and Ashriel will not suffer evil to live.
So I will fly towards him. Did I have enough? Was that 4 or 5?
That looked like 4 to me.
All right, I will fly over there. Oh, that's not close enough. Am I adjacent?
Nope, you're 2 squares away. If you had the enlarged spell cast on yourself, you would have the reach.
Yeah.
And then, see, Baron is the one who rolled a 1. So end of round, you can remove all of your shits. This Bakemono is obviously running away, and Zaalmond does not want. Well, I'll leave that up to you. It would be dishonorable to
Yes.
slay a fleeing enemy.
Especially it's an unarmed one. Yes.
Yes, an unarmed fleeing enemy. But Ashriel is pursuing it with a fiery, fiery rage and is burning in his eyes, his bright countenance. Go ahead and roll initiative. And let's see, I suppose he's not using his katana anymore, so it would be a different speed. Slightly quicker.
He's not going to be moving 30. Ashriel calls out, "You're just delaying the inevitable."
And Zalamon's like, "Don't harm a fleeing unarmed enemy."
Asher sighs again because her next target also died.
So we'll see which character gets there
You guys are
first.
getting too good.
Cheap.
Yeah, Zalamon's like, "Yo, don't kill him. He's fleeing and he's unarmed. It's dishonorable kill."
So I'm going to have Zalman, he's going to try to run and tackle him if he can get there before Ashriel.
Yep.
So what would I roll for initiative? Would that be a movement, or
Base-
would I just use my...
Base size initiative, and then when you roll your attack, it's going to be an overbear. So two lawful good characters kind of disagreeing on matters of honor, and I guess for Ashriel it would be like almost like a racial hatred for evil creatures. Is anyone still rolling? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, sorry, Dante. So I thought
Okay.
I had done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Apologies.
Yep. Go ahead.
Dulcet, sorry.
Oh, and Shandrak too. Wow. Alright, so is anyone still rolling? Alright, now here we go. Alright. First up is actually Varen, who...
How tall do we say this bonfire was?
It's about 15 feet.
Okay, so he doesn't have enough, a good enough in-flight movement to get to the Bakemono, but he is going to gain another 10 feet to go over. Well, I've already turned him 90 degrees, so he's taken all of his turns. So he'll just...
I thought he has 33 squares of movement.
He can only turn 90 degrees per turn, and he was facing directly.
Yeah,
west, so he's
gotcha.
not gonna be able to-
Yeah, he doesn't have enough turning radius to get there, but he has
Exactly.
more than enough movement to actually
Alright,
surpass.
so that is all his turning radius and half of his flight movement, so that is where he'll end up.
All right. Yeah, the Bakemono flees further, so he was taking cover behind that rock. He is now running for... Go ahead.
If Zalman turns to face him and he runs away, could he do his
Yes, you can
over
do
there
it.
Yep.
And it's going to be a rear attack for Overbear, too, so... Oh, that's right. You have to. Okay. I guess I'll just give the Bakemono like a 10 strength, because that's like average. Alright. Choose target. No additional attackers, right? Ask the DM for the target tokens. Natural AC. Their natural AC. Their natural AC is 6. So plus 6. Okay. Zalman manages to grab him. Target.
You're dead. He's unarmed.
Which size category is Zalamond? Medium. Size category is Bakemono. Small. How many additional attackers? None. Does your target have more than 2 legs? No. Zalman's miscellaneous modifier. Gonna say +2 because it's a rear attack. Bakemono's miscellaneous modifier, none. Zalmond, 1 success. Bakemono, 0 successes. So, you managed to tackle the Bakemono to the ground from behind. Like a football player chasing that wide receiver. You take him to the ground. Boom. Before he has a chance to run away. Alright. And he's not quite pinned. So you have to do a pin next round for combat to actually be over, okay? Or someone else can try to pin him while you're wrestling him. Ryer.
Ryer, will kind of come up and seems like everything seems handled now, so I think he'll just leave it up to these guys.
No, there's definitely a struggle.
Oh,
The little bastard's trying to get away, and Zalmond is like on top of him, trying not to let him go.
Sure. You know what? Then I'll dogpile him and I'll try to pin him. What do I have to do for that?
What did Ryer roll initiative for?
Yeah, he'd have to wait till the end of the round to do that. So he'll just walk up.
What
and,
did he roll for?
He rolled for attacking.
Attacking with what?
His sword.
Okay. Asher.
Alright, Asher is going to try to move closer to the sound she hears using Featherfoot. Get that far.
All right. So Featherfoot is in second edition is a high level skill for thieves where they can essentially move silently at their full movement rate. And they actually hover over the ground like a ninja running across water, and they only have to touch the ground every half movement, or every half move. So in her case, it is every 6 squares. They leave a footprint once every 6 squares. Gargamond.
He's going to come up to the commotion. And he rolled for attacking, but I think he is also going to decide to wait to the end of the round.
All right. I don't know why Zalmond is on here again. He already had his turn.
No, because that was he did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Attack.
Okay, so he can try to pin now, which is essentially it's a second strength check, which is on my end right here.
Okay.
Okay, so DM button, target. Zalmond is medium, Bakemono is small. No additional attackers helping. Does your target have more than 2 legs? No. Zalmond's miscellaneous modifier is going to be +2. And Bakemono +0. Zalmond, 1 success. Very nice. So you have pinned the Bakemono. So essentially, you've got both his hands behind his back, and you've got like his thumbs in one of your hands, and you're able to control him however you want. He is completely screwed. So it's as if he's tied up. And he's speaking to you in some language you don't understand with a very, very high-pitched, annoying voice.
Zalman's like, shut up. Do you want him to kill you?
Oh, let's keep him.
All right. So Dante. Say again.
He's not doing very much. He's just making some notes and feeding grapes and watching this with some interest.
All right. Shandrak and Company.
Shandrak is just gonna kind of come over to Dante and say, "Hey, can I get a few of those grapes?"
You'd have to peel your own, but I throw in a handful of unpeeled grapes.
Always something.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll be Shandrak.
Okay, end of round. Whoops. There we go. And there we go. All right. Let's see, Tenzi, could you roll base size initiative for your character?
Yeah, he's been studying, so yeah.
Yep.
He hasn't
Yeah.
done it.
Alright, so the Bakemono is like, to no avail, is trying to struggle to get away from Zalamon's like iron grip on both of his thumbs behind his back. Asher and company.
Asher is going to use Featherfoot to move closer. Four, five. She's about tired of this nonsense. If she can get clear, she's gonna try to take this guy out.
Okay.
You could have waited. Zalman was on the next nap.
Well, if I kill him, I'll stay stealth. So, like, I'll just go back to the fire and pretend someone was
Alright, so you manage to get there in a stealthy manner, and you get your backstab if you wish. And actually, you don't even have to roll to hit because technically he's being held. So whatever the damage is how much damage you do.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll that attack. Alright, you cause 38 damage, slaying your enemy as you slice its... Or go ahead and describe how you kill it, actually.
So he's pinned, so she's like carefully like lowering herself to the ground, trying to get under Zalaman, and like slowly slides her blade between his ribs and then back out, and then she backs away with the rest of her movement.
Yep. And he's like... He goes...
Oh.
Yo, who did that? Yo.
Must have cut himself on some rocks.
Anything else for Asher and company?
I'm good.
Tenzi and company.
Someone was like, oh, maybe I pushed on him too hard. He hit some rocks. Astral just flies away. Musashi goes back by the fire. And Zalman just kind of looking there at what he thought was going to be his prisoner. And that'll be the end of our turn.
So he's no dummy. He doesn't believe he squished him. But he doesn't have... I don't think he has observation. Nope, no observation, so he's like... looking around, scratching his head, and he's like,
Yo, one of you thief bastards did this.
Crickets.
Yo.
Erdrin will just say, "Do you see a bullet?"
he just kind of looks around, scratching his head like he's confused. And anything else for Tenzi and company?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, Dante, Sheehan, the Lord Guru.
Yeah, he's just going to do what any guru would do. Just make sure that people do what they should be doing from afar. And just taking notes.
And Shandrak and company.
Okay. Yeah, so Shandrak will just be peeling grapes, and then he'll start to get into position for our second nap. and Ryer and Gargamond and everyone else will start to make their way back.
All right. End of round. And Asher and company.
Asher and Bambosa, knowing that Zalamond is looking for thief-like person to pin this on, is they're going to use Featherfall and move silently respectively to move back. It's closer to their group.
Okay. Asher, how many NPCs do you have?
6.
Okay, and then Tenzi, how many of yours that gain XP?
2.
2. And then Shandrak, how many NPCs?
3.
So that's 11 NPCs that gain XP. All 66 Bakemono were defeated. They have 1 hit die. And then Asher, how many warriors and bards do you have?
4.
And then Tenzi, how many warriors and bards?
2.
So that's 6. And then Shandrak, how many warriors and bards?
2.
2. So 8 total. Kind of a pittance, but they're like, that's kind of like a level 5 character's encounter. Wilderness encounters are usually kind of wussy. Alright.
Well, Dante leveled in the back of it, so he's not complaining.
9.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Hey,
right,
hey.
because, yeah, you needed 1 in each class, right? Because
Well,
you
one was priest class, but
overloaded. Yeah. Alright.
I was gonna have Astral just meteor swarm them, but I think this was more fun.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and do that level at the end of the session. Does everyone just kind of go back to camp and participate in the nap?
Yeah. And I don't know if anyone else's characters are missing some hit points, but Brian Druid is, so in the morning, I do need to roll how many hit points he'll recover from Hero's Feast.
Oh yeah, that's like a Cure Light Wounds, correct?
It's 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, and then also everyone in the Heroes Feast has a bless for what 11 hours or something.
Yeah.
They're immune to fear, hopelessness, and panic.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, and they're cured of all diseases and immune to poison for 12 hours.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh,
Heroes
and
Feast
you're
is
right,
shit.
yes. Yeah, it's equal to a bless spell that lasts for 12 hours. It's badass.
Mm-hmm. And that's cast at what time? 9 o'clock?
It's cast in the morning. Let's see what time I wrote it down. From 5 to 6 a.m.
All right. Padania Blokov by Kevin McLeod.
I'll just use Dante's roll. That'll work for me.
And also, sorry, I did. I wanted to try to roll Ryer's Inner Focus and attempt to learn Read Magic and Copy for his new level.
This is Ryer.
Yeah.
Attempt to learn Read Magic and Copy for his new level.
Yeah, well, because I did my Bardic notation,
Yeah.
and the only thing I failed to do was to do the wizard Read Magic, the learn to roll,
Yeah. Okay.
and he leveled up, so I'm able to do that again.
Yep. Go ahead and raise his. Well, first of all, you have to pass the roll.
I do.
The wisdom check.
Sorry, can you bring my token back? I can't do it from here. Nope. Okay. Then Rara will wait tomorrow to try that again.
Unfortunately, he doesn't really. I mean, that's the risk you have to take. He doesn't know that he didn't make it.
No? Wouldn't you, I don't know, feel the difference or something?
Nope. So no go on Read Magic, but he still has a chance to learn Copy. And no go on Copy. Target number was 55. He rolled 74 and 77 respectively. But it won't take long to gain another level. And he's human, right?
He's half elf.
Half elf. So no level limit for him on Bard. And find, what was it, August 28th? Yeah. Alright, so for the rest of the night, there are no encounters, and everyone wakes up. And you guys cast all of your daily spells on time and everything. And head east, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright.
So just hills everywhere.
Yep, still in the hills, but you are halfway through the second square. Which means you got like 6 miles. Let's see, temperate wilderness. Hills. August 28. 1185 summer. And then forest, August 28, 1185 in the hills. There's a light breeze with some rain. Headed east at a speed of 24. 6 miles, you'll reach the edge of the forest. Hills high. Forest heavy. Moving rate 24. Okay, 12 miles. Alright, so you move into the forest. And there are no Oh, I did that for the 28th. I gotta re-roll that. Shit. Okay. So the 29th. Favorable winds in the hills.
Can I roll a d4 for Hero's Feast real quick?
Yep, go ahead.
Thank you. That's 5 HP to anybody who needs it.
Somewhere. There we go. 12 miles. So about 2 p.m. About 2 p.m. you guys reach the edge of the hills, and it drops down into a valley of verdant forest. Very, very thick, dense forest.
You guys able to see on this map? I can't see on the map.
No. Black for me too.
So you can't see here.
Everything's dark.
Nope, don't see the word map.
Vision off, save settings. Vision on, save settings. How about now?
Oh,
Can you, maybe if you move the token?
Let's see. Dynamic lighting off, save settings.
Oh, that worked.
Dynamic lighting on, save settings.
still shows it like it's off.
Yeah, now it's black.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
broken. for me
no,
too.
yeah, I see everything now. Oh, I'll close my eyes.
Off, save settings,
Oh yeah, here we go.
and on, save settings. Weird.
Hmm.
Okay, how about now?
No.
No, I did, and then it's gone black again.
Okay, token vision off, save settings. Token vision on, save settings. Now?
Nope.
No.
Let's see, I'll drop a new map marker.
You
No?
don't have the fog of war on, do you?
Nope. Alright, how about now?
Nope.
Edit token properties. Token emits light. Out to, what was it, 30 miles. Low light off. Legacy lighting off. Save settings. Save changes. How about now?
No.
Now?
Oh.
Right here?
I can see your ping, but I can't see the token.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
here.
Let's see. Maybe I didn't. And how about now?
Yes! Good job.
There we go.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Okay, so now that we can kind of see our surroundings, Asher will recommend that we go north just a hair to move out of the forest, knowing that in the past, when we've kind of been on plains as opposed to in thick forest, we
Yeah.
moved a little faster.
So retroactively,
you-
we'll just do that rather than have you in the woods. And actually, I'll just re-roll the whole day. So we had cancel random encounters, temperate wilderness, hills, August 29, 1185 summer. And plain August 29, 25 summer. All right, so there is a dreadful storm in the hills on the 29th, lowering your movement to what, 3? 6?
6, yeah.
All right. So move 6 and 6 miles. Hills, steep, and plains. So you move 3 miles.
Oh, and today Karen Gore is doing his proof against combustion on his sword.
All right. So you get right to the edge of the hills, and we'll say you're camping on the plains, just kind of right at the edge of this forest, and hills area. And there are no encounters for the 29th. So now that you're on the plains and it's the 30th, do you want to head straight east through the plains? Or did you
Yeah,
want to
I think that sounds
change? Did you want to change directions again or anything like that?
Straight east looks fine to me for now.
All right.
And actually, I'd like to I'd like to have when we were camping last night, Gargamon would come up to Ashriel and say, "Oh, I saw what you did with the boss. You did some weird, pretty strong magic on him. I was wondering if you could do something like that for me."
Yes, my son.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really want to forget anything.
All right.
At least I hope I won't. But could you make me? I like to be a little more dexterous. Could you make me I'm pretty smart. Could you swap my smarts for my dexterity?
I will try, my son. And he will innately cast a limited wish to swap his dexterity with his smarts.
Let's see. Do you still qualify to be your race and class after the swap? While you figure that out, let's take a 3-minute bathroom break. And we'll be back in 3. And we're back. Okay. So you didn't swap the numbers yet, did you?
No, I didn't swap them yet.
Okay.
So, I mean, it looks like when I Googled, I found a website that has AD&D 2nd Edition, racial maximum minimums, general AD&D, and Spelljammer. And if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like for Minotaur, they need a minimum of 5 intelligence and a minimum of...
Yeah, probably.
Three?
So it's
Minimum of 5 decks.
D&D, AD&D 2nd, core books, and Humanoid's Handbook. And let's see, do I do... Okay, Minotaur is on page 42. Yeah, minimum dexterity 5, minimum intelligence 15, maximum intelligence 14, maximum dexterity 14. And he's got 11 dexterity and 14 intelligence. So what happens when you put 11 intelligence? You forget 2 proficiency slots. And you don't really get any defense adjustment from that. But you do get higher dex if you cast Cat's Grace on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
sorry, you said, was that 2 proficiencies I lost?
Yep. So that's gonna be
Okay. So
High Mastery and let's see, Minotaurish, Common Tongue, Intimidation, Natural Fighting.
I forget Footman,
Direction
Flail, and
Sense.
Intimidation.
Nope. Halberd High Master and well, I guess they would have to be non-weapon proficiencies. Let's see. Speak Minotaur is 1. Speak Common is 1. Direction Sense, I think, is 1. Natural Fighting 2. And Intimidation is 1. So he has several unspent slots because he's level 7. And he had 4 extra ones plus the 3 you normally get. It's 1, 2, 3. And I don't even know why I put the languages in here. Minotaur, Common, done. Nope, I never actually spent the intelligence proficiency, so he's got no, he's not gonna forget Halberd High Master. He's gonna forget whatever he had at level 1. So 2, 3, 4. So that's slot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then level 3 he got a slot. And level 6, he got a slot. Alright. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these two. Boom, boom. Done. Alright, so you have 3 slots to spend. Because I never I never put those in. And he's down to 2 languages, which is what he had already. And he keeps High Master in his weapon slots. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Warriors get 4 at level 1. And then he took Master at level 5 and High Master at 6. Two-handed weapon style. Yep, he's got 3 slots to spend.
Okay.
And actually, one of those shouldn't be available right now, so I need to spend it on. Let's see, alertness, danger sense, direction sense, fishing, herbalism, hiding, hunting. That's funny. I'm gonna give him alertness. I think that's 1 slot.
Yeah.
Alertness. That's what, intelligence -1 or some shit,
I
or
think
wisdom.
That's wisdom.
Yeah. There is a class. Yeah, I think it's wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom +1.
Special talents, alertness, wisdom +1. Yep. And direction sense, I think, is wisdom +1. Natural fighting is strength. And intimidation is strength or charisma. And he's still got 2 slots to spend. 1 from level 3 and 1 from level 6, which you can do in between sessions. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Let's get back into our travel. What is... Oh, that's high mastery. Yeah, his little axe thing. Okay, cool.